What's up, guys? It is Dallas Gordon here, and I'm back with another video. And I had one of my amazing subscribers to ask me a really good question. So this video will be a little different from other videos, guys. I wanted to share with you how I am able to stage my product photos for my boxes and some of my other products that I sell as well. If you don't know, I own a subscription box company called JournalJunkBox.com, which is a sister company to my stationery business, DGJournals.com. I'll be sure to share the links below so that you can check those businesses out. But what I do is I send out subscription boxes every single month to stationery, journaling lovers, office supply lovers, people who love all of those things every single month, and I have to stage products and take pictures every single month. So I was asked, can I sort of just share what my process is like and what tools I am using in order to come out with these amazing pictures. So I want to say, first of all, I'm not a photographer, a professional photographer at all. And probably not the best, picture taker out there, but I just believe in just using what you have and getting the job done. And lifestyle pictures really work well. So anytime that you can show your products in action with an actual person or an actual real background that someone would really come in contact with in their everyday life, people tend to get really excited about, your products. So I'm going to talk to you about what you need to pull off some really awesome product photos. I mean, I'm not actually going to set up and take the pictures, but if you guys want to see like me staging boxes and doing things like that, you can follow me at Coach Dallas Gordon on TikTok or even Instagram. I have some little snippets of me working that I share across platforms so you guys can really kind of see how I'm actually staging boxes and some of the things that I'm doing behind the scenes. And any other type of video suggestions you guys have, just let me know. I love recording these videos for you guys, so let me know. So for those of you who don't know, I have an amazing Facebook group that I just entered called Ecom for Women. So if you are looking to market your business and dominate product selling, as well as the flip side of the spiritual and mental side of selling as well, that's the perfect group for you. I will put the link down in the comments so that you guys can join me in that group. So, okay, we're going to get into it, guys, okay? So I typically take different product photos of items that are going to be going inside of my box. And then after the box actually ships out to subscribers, we actually take pictures of the whole box so that people can see what the last box looked like. If you guys go to JournalJunkBox.com and you scroll the page, you can see some of the product photos that I've taken for my boxes. So there are a couple ways that you can take product photos, and I'm going to share with you a couple different ways to get perfect photos for your business. So a few of the things that you are going to need, and just to let you guys know, most of these things are down in the description box in my Amazon store, so you don't have to go looking for them. You can just go down into the comments and shop my Amazon store. So first of all, a smartphone. Guys, I don't really use a professional camera. I think that this might be the latest iPhone. I can't remember which one it is. Okay. But I've just recently upgraded this iPhone. So I am team Apple. I am team iPhone. So if you have an Android or another type of smartphone with a really good camera on it, it can work. You just need an updated smartphone to do this, okay? Or if you are a camera person and you're really into cameras, I know some friends that have Canon cameras and some really great equipment. You can definitely check that out. I just use my smartphone myself, guys, okay? So this is what I use. For tips on that, I do have a few apps that I do like to use on my phone. For the most part, I like to adjust the settings inside of my iPhone. If you guys want me to dig deeper into any of these topics, please let me know when I can. So I do use my iPhone app. I typically put a filter on photos and then I just adjust the different exposure and brightness and different things like that in black point. Or you can actually put your photo into a photo app. And some of my favorite ones right now are, it's called Bazart. I hope I said it right. It's Bazart. That's a phone app, Bazart. The other app is called Lensa. So basically, apps may differ between devices or what have you. Some apps you'll probably be able to find in the Google Play Store, others, right on your device. But you just need an app that you can adjust the different settings on your photo, like brightness, exposure, things like that. You also want an app that you can very easily remove the background and make it very clean as well. Canva also does this. And I can do a separate video, guys, on taking the background out of your photos as well. And how to sort of do it. So I might do a part 2 with that or something. But Canva does it too. It's also an amazing app to just remove the background from your photo and create a nice box image. So I can definitely share that. So you want to have the phone. You want to have some great photo editing apps. The 2 features that you want to look for, which almost pretty much all of them offer, are just changing the colors and stuff of your photo, as well as taking out the background in a very clean way. Okay, so that's what you need. And some of the other things that I use, and guys, I'm just going to kind of walk you through it, is natural sunlight. So I do have a light box. I brought it from Amazon. Unfortunately, within the first day of ever using it, the light on my light box broke and wouldn't work. So I never figured out how to fix it. I've never gotten it fixed. What I did was just started using natural sunlight. I actually prefer it in my product photos. So if you're inside, you basically just want to find a window, and you want for the window to be facing your your product. So if I'm taking a picture of this iPad, the sun should actually be facing the iPad. And you also have to make sure that it's not in direct sunlight, but it's in indirect sunlight. The more that you move your products around and you start getting different pictures of them in different spots, you'll be able to see kind of like how they're looking behind the camera. Then you can use your apps to edit, brighten, lighten, darken, whatever you want to do. So there are 2 different ways, guys, to take these pictures. Number one way is to take your picture in front of a solid background and do it that way. And you can take the photo and then remove the background in one of these apps, and then you're good, and it's a very clean remove. Just make sure it's in front of a solid background. So I could use this blue wall if I wanted to, or I could just use a solid white wall, which I don't have much of around here, but I could use a solid white wall as long as it's a solid background, no patterns, nothing in the background. Take a picture of your box or your product in front of a solid background. When you do that, you can very easily remove the background and put whatever background you would like to in Bassart. That app is amazing when it comes down to these backgrounds, guys, okay? So sunlight, that's all I'm using when it comes to lighting. I don't use my ring light. I don't use a light box. I don't use any of those things. I prefer to just wait until daytime and use sunlight. And sometimes if I can actually take my products outside and take them in the grass or around nature, that's even better. I feel like that makes the photos look even better. So another thing that you can do is go into my Amazon store. And I got this from Amazon, guys. This is a pack of backgrounds that you can just buy right from Amazon. It comes in like this cute little kit, and I got several backgrounds inside of one. I don't know how many it is, maybe 8 or something, 6 to 8 different backgrounds, but basically this is what they look like. They are little squares, okay? And you can basically just take these guys, all right? And this one has fur, probably my least favorite, right? Some people go for that. And then so each one has a different pattern. Most of these look similar to a floor, okay? And you can just take your pictures on top of them. And so it makes a really, really nice background behind your products if you're just looking to use the background. Okay, so that's another thing you can do. Also, if you have a nice floor, like a nice wooden floor, you can take your pictures on the floor. I've done that as well, and those have turned out okay. So that's another thing that you can also do. So another thing I wanted to bring and share with you guys is if you are taking pictures of a subscription box, you want to stuff the bottom of the box with something. If you've ever seen any of those photos where the items are sitting up all nice, you're like, how do they do that? Some people tape their items to the back of the box to make them stay in place. Some people just Photoshop all of their items into the box. So keep that in mind. That's another option. I just don't do it that way. And then other people just do what I do. I take anything, literally anything. When I say anything, I mean anything. And I stuff the bottom of my box. So I'll take bubble wrap, packaging, and I'll just fold it and I'll put it down into the bottom of the box just to create some depth, some height in my box, right? And then from there, once I stuff it, I will fill it on top with crinkle paper, okay? I believe this is in my Amazon store, but this is just crinkle paper. So I'll take leftover crinkle papers from boxes, I'll fill that on top, and I really go kind of crazy with the crinkle paper to really make it look really crazy, look really nice on top to make like a nice base for my box. And then I start to put my stuff inside of the box, guys. So literally that's all that I use to take my amazing product photos. I do a mixture of removing the background and putting my own background, using, those little tiles, photo background tiles, stuffing the bottom of my box and using crinkle paper to fill it. Those are all the things I'm doing. That's literally pretty much it. And sometimes I use those apps, but other times I just use the regular photo settings I play around with the settings right inside of my iPhone. And that's how I'm getting these pictures. And don't forget, natural sunlight will do the most amazing tricks. Okay, will make your photos look like amazing professional photos. You just have to get the right lighting in your photo. And there are a lot of little tips, like just clean off your phone, make sure that the lens is really clean, make sure that you don't have a shaky hand, things like that. Setting a timer might help you to get a lot of really nice photos as well, just throwing those tips in as well. So don't forget, guys, drop me some comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell if you choose to see me again. And be blessed, guys. I will see you guys on the next one. Hope this one helps.